Shut up and sit down.
This podcast is brought to you by your opinion. Here's what you can do with it. Write on a bit of paper, put it in a ball, put it in your mouth, and fuck off! It's a New Year's special, gentlemen.
2019.
Oh,
we made it into another year.
2019. Wow, Jesus. What a year.
Well,
what a year it's been.
Surprisingly good year.
Yeah.
Tyres.
It had its pros and Goodyear tyres.
Yeah. Sponsor.
You know that, boys, and now the Pirelli. Plug us, please. Lewis Hammond, you're listening. I can hear you.
Sebastian Vettel.
Oh yeah, of course. Wait, that German fucking geezer's probably out New Year's Eve and still span out.
A lot of you are probably hungover from New Year's still.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So if you are
Drinkomania, brother.
hungover, this is better than paracetamol. So listen to this podcast.
Yeah. Oh god. I think I'd fucking make it throw up more.
Possibly. Depends how many dodgy jokes you're going to tell tonight.
Well, I think we're gonna keep it easy. Oh wow. So this episode we're going to recap 2018.
Yeah. We're going to tell our stories. And try not to be as bitter as possible.
And get ready for the first time a podcast debut. Charlie versus Santino, Wild West shootout. Pow! There's going to be a little quiz. And you can play along at home. It doesn't mean anything. If you do play along at home, you're quite sad. But hey, that's not my problem. That's your problem. That definitely sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, you have got a problem.
Everyone's got a problem.
If you're not listening to this podcast, you have got a problem.
Yeah, but they can't hear that because they're not listening.
Hashtag 2019.
Hashtag 2019 indeed.
Hashtag Two Amigos in the 19.
Oh, let's kick up. Now, on this podcast, of course, we always talk about football, we talk about wrestling, life, comedy. We talk about all sorts of goddamn bullshit.
Trash.
Shit. Oh, yeah.
Absolute trash.
We talk all trash. But what are your fondest memories in January?
I don't really have many fun memories in January. It's usually quite a skimp month for me.
You know, the only thing I remember was Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Royal Rumble, that's a positive.
That was fun.
That's more to the end of January.
That was fun. Shinsuke winning.
Shinsuke, yeah, I was there for that.
He was my boy. I fucking love Shinsuke. He ain't as good as he used to be.
A crazy comment you've just made there, because anytime I've ever spoke about Shinsuke, you've always told me he's overrated, Charlie.
Oh, he's still my boy, but he's overrated as shit.
I want to quit this podcast.
Yeah, you go. The door's there. Go on.
See you later.
Get out.
Bye.
Skedaddle. Oh.
I've got to stay. I'll get paid for this, so...
You don't.
£10 an hour.
None of us do.
I'll get £10 for the podcast because it only lasts an hour.
Fucking hell. Yes.
But...
Yeah, so January was really quiet. Very quiet. I think there's nothing major happening for us in particular.
No.
We're just plugging away at work and that lot.
Yeah, we go back to work. Continue our monotonous lives.
Yeah. It was just... Blair, wasn't it?
Bland,
just very bland. I don't think February or Valentine's. Ooh, la la.
Well,
Valentino.
actually, no. If we are doing the recap of the year now, then January last year was a very big year for me because I quit my job.
Ah, here we go. Something
there
interesting.
There comes the juice out of the burger.
So, on this podcast, we don't like to name drop.
We won't be name dropping.
I am
disrespectful.
However, we can legally, we can actually talk about the establishments and whatnot that we that we used to work for.
Yes, I will not name drop.
No, but you can, of course, name that company that you left. Go ahead.
I can't name the company I left.
Yes,
because that is the company. I'll be name dropping the company.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to name drop the company.
Well, okay.
I don't really want this to be... The company's name isn't John Cena.
No, it's not. Okay. So, Santino...
Can I just... Before we go, can I just say, like... I don't want this to be let's bash my former company.
Nope.
I walked out through personal reasons with certain management in that company. But at the same time, I knew that when I was in a bad place, I wasn't the easiest of people to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't disrespect them intentionally by naming them and bringing a dark cloud over there.
Yeah.
Shopping establishment.
Yeah.
Fucking wankers.
Yeah, of course. It was. I think everyone can tell it was in retail.
It was retail. It was.
And I think that's a stem of where a lot of people really start to hear their jobs in retail.
Yes.
It's a terrible industry to work for, but also one of the best to work for at the same time.
It's an industry where, unless you work for the big companies, i.e. Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Asda, Morrison's, for instance, little companies try to emulate them and copy their business ideas.
Yeah, I mean,
and they forget about the people that work for them.
The thing is, an idea can work for someone, but it won't work for the other. You can't just go willy-nilly saying, hey, look, that guy's idea is fantastic. If I do the exact same thing, it's going to work. It doesn't. It's a scenario that, yes, the likes of Morrison's, Tesco's, Aldi, Lidl, they've all made it work. But independent shops that are trying to rebrand and get out there, it's a saturated market.
It's a lot of people putting different ideas to the table, and then at the end of the day, if your face fits, your idea is the best idea, regardless of how fucking ridiculous it sounds.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's put dime bars with milk. That would be some of the ideas that would float around the business table. And it was just fucking ridiculous.
You're speaking of floating, but it sounds like a real shit time.
It was a shit time. Hilarious.
Brilliant.
Cute, brilliant.
Okay, right. Anyway, so let's. I think we need to get down to the core of this. So when did you join this fine establishment?
I joined 4 years ago, in 2014.
2014, yeah.
It was a good time for a few years. Then obviously I started suffering with my own mental health problems.
Oh.
And the company was fairly rubbish about anything other than their business. They don't understand people. And if your company is very people-based, I think you have a duty of care to those that are suffering.
Yeah, absolutely. There's
not enough out there, I don't think, for anyone that suffers with mental health issues.
No, the thing is, about 20 years ago, you would have got berated for saying
being
that weak. for not mentally be there. You would have been
being a pussy.
Yeah, you would have been bullied for it horribly.
And it was. It was a bit like that, to be honest.
Yeah, but at the moment, I think this world is way more forgiving than it was 20, 30 years ago with it. I think as a society, we've got better with it, but at the same time, as a society, we've got a lot weaker minded.
Yeah, the problem is there's so many people nowadays out there that if you're not there every day doing your job, for whatever reason, it could be harmful to your health to be there.
Yeah.
They will replace you, and they will find loopholes to replace you. And I've always said I quit or I get fired for being me. Basically.
Yeah. Now remember that famous quote we was going on. I'd rather be
hated, rather be loved. No, sorry. I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not.
Yeah, and I think that's a life policy I always look.
Yeah, I would rather be skin and healthy and love my life than work for a company that makes you miserable, depressed, and you're looking at your money going,
It's not even worth it.
I'm ill, and you're cutting my pay. And I'm thinking, why am I even doing this? Why am I dragging myself out of bed every day to work for a company like this? Yeah. And in the end, and on the day that I quit, on the best day of my life, I walked out, I had a smile on my face. I was out of work for a month and a half, but I was doing what I wanted to do. I was making myself better. I was focusing on myself, sorting my own health issues out, so that when I did finally get another job with DS Smith, I was ready and almost 100%.
Yeah.
And since doing that, my whole outtake on life is a lot different.
Yeah, I tell you what, you've definitely, to me, now you remember I've known Santino for numerous years.
Well, you was with me for a lot of it, weren't you?
Oh, yeah,
because
absolutely.
You kind of suffer with me, because I'd be the one coming to you going, look, Charlie, I fucking hate my job. I hate the people I work with. What do I do? And you're like, it's a job, man. It pays your bills. Stick it or walk.
Yeah.
And advice that eventually I took.
I think a lot of people need to do that, though. I think if you're not happy where you are, of course, find a job before you do leave. But it really depends what position you're in. You yourself, Santino, and it ain't a personal dig. It really isn't. I'm not trying to offend you anymore.
No, I want you to play both sides of the fence.
No, of course.
You're neutral. I want you to be neutral for this.
You quit your job without having a new one ready in line, but at the same time, you didn't have massive responsibilities. You didn't have a house.
No, I didn't.
No. All you had really was your car, and you used to pay housekeeping.
Yeah, obviously
to your mother.
Yep.
And of course, as I say this, I do really, really want to. Oh God, I sound like I'm going to exaggerate. You really need to get yourself sorted out financially before you do any other big moves. What you did was okay, but for someone like, let's say myself, who does it, it would be. It just doesn't end well. And
I understand
we got to that point. We got to that point.
I know. You're not the first person to say that to me. A lot of people criticised me and was like, if you'd have had a fucking house, you wouldn't have walked. You're only walking because you don't have any tyres. You're a fucking pussy. And I was like, not really. Me walking away doesn't make me a pussy. I know I don't have ties, but I still have money coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been careful with money anyway.
Yeah.
I won't buy anything unless I don't like buying anything that I can't afford. So I won't have a credit card and go out and buy £200 pair of football boots with my credit card.
No, I
will
mean,
buy it.
If
I've got £200, if I've got £200 in my bank account, I'll pay for that pair of shoes.
Yeah, and I can understand that. I think
so. It wasn't like fuck this. I'm in a bad mood. I'm walking. It was, I'd say, 3 or 4 months of pent up ammunition. That one day I just said, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
I can't do this anymore.
No, so when you was walking in every morning or every afternoon, wherever your shift started, was it literally a case of waking up and being, I just really don't want to go?
Yeah, I would phone in sick without being sick, and I'd be honest about that. You know, it's done now. They can't sue me for it. But yeah, I'd phone in. I'd be like, no, I'm not well today, and a lot of that probably was down to my health anyway. But
it does. Definitely play a factor.
It does. If you're not enjoying what you do, then why would you want to go there?
Was it a combination of like one big change that happened, or was it just little tiny notches?
It was just tiny notches on my registration badge. It was just little things, you know. My old man, when he wasn't well, and I care for my dad anyway. And then I'd be like, look, my dad's not well today. Is there any way I can get off? No. A famous quote that one of the people there said to me was, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, this is God's honest truth, you're picking your family over your job. Over the phone.
No, you can't.
Over the phone on a day that was fucking really awful for me anyway. And I was like, dude, I can't do this anymore. Fuck this. Fuck this company.
You know, your job can replace you, but you can't replace your family.
No, exactly. And from then I think, on that quote, I think it was the next day I went in, and I think that was when I quit. They were trying to suspend me, and I was like, fuck this. I'm not being suspended for something I haven't even done. And I was like, no, fuck you. Like, ta-da, I'm out of here, bitches.
I think we're going to get sued for defamation of character.
But I went into the tea room. I said my goodbyes. I shook a couple of people's hands that I didn't really want to shake. And I was like, later, bitches. Shut the door, jumped in my car and drove home. Yeah. Told my mum, she went mental at me, but fuck it.
Hey, it's all worked out in the end, hasn't it? You know, it's all worked out.
And that's the thing, people, you've got to make big changes in your life. If you're not happy doing something you're doing and don't want to be doing, fuck it. You get one life. And that's what I learned from that day, January 28th, 2018. When I walked out, I've loved every single day of my life since then. Absolutely every day. I've had bad days, of course. We all do, yeah.
But human.
It just clouds it a little bit. My life is moving in the most positive direction that it has ever moved in, for numerous reasons. But that was probably the day that I started, and I thought, I can't make a life working here. And even if I could, you know, if the money was better or whatever, I wouldn't have stuck it.
No, I can understand that. I mean, from an outsider's perspective, you was miserable. I was miserable.
I hated my life.
And I
looked in the mirror every day and I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
I was close enough to you to say to you, like, you look fucking terrible.
I looked awful. I couldn't sleep.
You were sleeping with you were sick.
I was
ill. Was very ill.
I was very ill. I was in and out of the blooming doctors because I just didn't know what it was, and then I worked it out.
I can still remember you calling me and saying, like, it's not that you didn't want to, you know, quit outright. Mate, this is before, of course. This is like well in 2017. It's like, it's not that I want to quit, but I find this boring and I'm fed up with it. And there's too many changes happening, and it's really getting on my tits. And I used to say to you, just hold it out. It has to work for the bad. Change is good. Change is good. I could not have been more wrong.
Well, the thing is, like, I'd do something, I'd be heavily punished for it, and then someone would do something the same as me or twice as bad, and fucking hell, they'd get away with it. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? No. Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
I'd be in the office every day going, look, why don't we do this? No, we're going to do it this way. Or the management group would be like, fuck you, you're only a kid, you don't know what you're on about. And I'm like, dude, I went to grammar school, I'm more intelligent than half of you fuckers. And I'd be punished for wanting to do things my own way. I would get punished if I did something different to the way that was not in the rule book, but was different to the way other people was doing it. I'd be able to go for it. And it's ridiculous.
I think that's one of the biggest problems.
But I don't have to be. It doesn't have to be stupid anymore because I'm out, and I'm stoked, and I'm loving life again.
Yeah, you're not happy. I'm happy. You've moved. much happier. Of course, mental health is there. You've got a roof over your head, food in your tummy, petrol in your car, and a lovely girlfriend.
I've got a super girlfriend who's super pretty and beautiful, and I love very much with all my heart.
I'll say she's delightful.
She's amazing.
She's absolutely
wonderful.
Which is brilliant. Absolutely excellent, especially going into the new year. It's nice to have some.
Yeah, exactly.
Vibes.
Well, that's
really nice.
Considering where I was last year, it was like the same old shit every year. And I just want to say, I apologise if the last 10 minutes have been me bitching and moaning. And I said at the start I didn't want it to be like, hey, let's bash my former company. But it's okay to be bitter, but eventually you need to work through it and get over it. And that is something I've spent 12 months doing.
So here's the thing about...
And I'm at the stage now where I can talk about it. And there are still parts of me that gets quite personally offended by how I was treated. Yeah. But I'm over it. I'm happy.
Now, were there any points at all this year after you left, of course, last year, or after you left, that there's some things you miss about the job? Is there anything you miss a little bit about the job?
Well, obviously...
there's got to be some staff members you miss,
naturally. Yeah, staff members in there that I still have very good relationships with. You know, some people I'd still do a lot for in there. The customers make the job. I'd have a shit day and an old lady would walk in and, oh, you're handsome, or, you know, she'd have a little bit of a flirt and a giggle with you. Mm-hmm. And it adds a little bit of happiness to it, but it wasn't enough for me to sort of turn around and go, I'm sticking this job.
I think it's like a fake smile sort of
thing. It is.
Like,
the money was not bad. The money's not bad in it, but...
Well, I mean, it's not bad. You got to understand, for the island and in the economy around our area in Kent, like the minimum wage, sort of like $7.50 an hour.
Yeah,
that's
like that.
For us in this area, that's good. That's good. You can live off that if you're working full time. You're taking over about $1,100 a month or something like that.
After tax, it was a little bit shy.
Yeah, a little bit shy.
A lot more money than that now.
Round here, you know, it's very affordable to get yourself like a flat on rent and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't. No, the money wasn't bad, but in the end, your health,
yeah, that's
your
what
happiness. Takes. That's what takes. And I've always been like that anyway. You know, I'm not very I couldn't care less about money.
Yeah.
Money to me is fuck all, and Sam has a go at me all the time because I pay for everything when we go out.
She doesn't like that.
She doesn't like that. She's like, well, you accept money from me. And I'm like, no, money, you know, I don't care about money, whereas she's got responsibilities. So you spend your money on what you want to do, and I'll spend my money on you because that makes me happy. And I spend money on the kids as well, which is fine. And I know they're not my kids, but they come as a free. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm with them for the free, not just for Sam.
No, that's. I think that's the best possible attitude you could have.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is. Oh wow! So that was an exciting January, wasn't it?
10-minute bash, man. I wanted to get out and tell my story before.
Oh, mamma mia! So
that was fun. I like that. I'm happy now.
What was after January? That was February.
February.
Romance.
That was when I moved down to my nan's.
Yes, of course.
I moved down to my nan's in February after breaking up with a fucking loser who was just as poisonous as my former job.
Yeah, well, that was a bit
of a bash there.
That was a very bit of a bash.
Again, I'm not name dropping, but most people would know anyway. So happy days.
That was a very stressful period for all of us, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the first few months of the year can be quite stressful.
It is. I tell you, the thing is, after the Christmas hype is gone and it's done.
A bit of a come down, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I fucking love the festive season.
I do as well.
It's like, you know, family oriented, terrible films, good food. I fucking love it.
Well, me and Sam went shopping the other day at Maidstone, and it was just walking down Maidstone and, you know, the Christmas lights are out. There's still Christmas songs, festive food. That's lovely, isn't it? That's such a nice period of the year.
I used to love, especially at college, walking home around like sort of early December, walking home from college and seeing all like the lights in the high street.
It's just nice.
I'd always go to McDonald's after college. If it was just me, of course, it was like me and the other guys, I wouldn't, but just get myself a cup of coffee and just walk back home.
Yeah.
And it was like, there's something like, not romantic, but
there is romantic for couples, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, me and you have been romantic
of course,
before.
And I still won't let him hold my hand. And that's just...
Not unless he's drunk.
No, I don't think we're that step in the relationship yet.
I feel we are. I think we definitely are.
Hold my hand. I don't like it.
We were just currently holding hands. We're not going.
Like, Valentine's Day, always, to me, it's like, dedicate one day to your significant other. Shouldn't you dedicate all your days to your significant other?
Yeah, I agree.
I understand. I understand the novelty of it. You know, it's one day, it should be you two. Do your thing.
Well, she wants to go to Paris or something for Valentine's Day. I'm like, yeah, no worries, because it's her thing. Again, money don't really bother me.
It's a bit more of a travel for you, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So I haven't really done holidays. Not really done holidays with women anyway. Families and whatnot. I've done like obviously weekends away with like mates and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be nice. Paris is romantic, I suppose. I don't really know romance. I'm the most try hard romantic ever and fail badly. I'll try.
I've definitely seen a few hit and misses. You know, you get some zingers in there out of the park, and then sometimes you get the ball hits you in the face.
I'm really not looking forward to the amount of people that get engaged on Valentine's Day. Christmas is another thing. A lot of people get married, engaged over Christmas, but I didn't see a lot this year. Maybe I didn't spend that much time on Facebook.
You know why I don't like engagements and stuff on Valentine's Day? Because it's more expected than anything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's literally a case of Valentine's Day, lovely restaurant, you two have been together for numerous years. Gee golly, what could happen? It's like, oh, fuck off, you know what's going to happen.
But she wants me to eventually propose, obviously, because I'm once in a lifetime material.
Of course, yes.
And I said to her, what if I proposed over the podcast? I'm not going to do it. Don't look at me. You're not looking at me. I'm not doing it. To these two about to have a heart attack. Yeah. I'm not doing it. But her face, mate, lit up. It was like the Christmas tree coming out of the attic again. It was that bright.
You'd go home, get on one knee, and she'd be like, "What's this about?" You'd be like, "Listen to the podcast. Podcast ain't up yet. Fuck."
I'd just be on my knee for a good 20 minutes until I mentioned that I was going to propose.
Like, God, when's it up? When's it up? Come on.
But no, so don't worry, I'm not proposing. I know that would be awesome. And maybe one day, who knows?
Who knows? You never know.
Would that be romantic, or would that just be like a typical social media marriage?
I think it'd be the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Possibly. Oh, we haven't talked about Pancake Day. That's the biggest part.
That's the biggest holiday.
Fuck Valentine's Day. Pancake Day is the bollocks.
Yeah. You wake up. I go to my dad's for Pancake Day, and of course over here in England, if any of you jolly old Yanks are watching it, it's a crepe.
I highly doubt.
We haven't
even gone public around Kent yet.
Yeah, I know. We have crepes. We don't actually have pancakes, but to us they're pancakes. They're crepes.
Crepes.
Yeah.
Crepes and cones.
Yeah, nice. Crepes and cone.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Oh, so what's your favourite thing to put on pancake?
I always have the same thing every year. I have a big hard banana and Nutella.
2 strawberry things.
Why have you got to be gay, man? Come on, really?
Yeah, you're right.
No, I always have chopped up banana, Nutella, or I'll just have Nutella. I'm a big Nutella freak. So.
No lemon?
No, I don't really dig sugar and lemon. My dad likes sugar and lemon, but a lot of people have like strawberries and sugar and we're middle class because we put strawberries in our pancakes.
I just put the sugar on it, please.
But I'm like, fuck you losers. That's gay.
I like to have cum.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's getting weird again. I actually fined Charlie in the last podcast for references before, and I feel like maybe he's gonna have to be fined again. So if you want to take your trousers off and I'll get the whip.
Please. It hurts me.
Right, and that's enough of February. Thank fuck.
Yeah, that's enough of February. March. Okay.
March is pre-WrestleMania. The month before WrestleMania.
Oh yeah. So John Cena walking out and saying, "We've got one shot to go with the Undertaker. Please, just let me go. I'll play you. Come on, just I want to face the Undertaker." And he didn't pop out. And do you know what? I'm kind of glad he didn't. And then
why have we gone to WrestleMania? It's March.
No, that's the thing. This is the build-up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I apologise. I didn't watch any of the build-up. I just watched WrestleMania this year.
Yeah, I can't blame
I think I even left early. I went round my friend Jester's to watch it.
It was so
dull as fuck.
We got to get into.
Shinsuke losing to AJ.
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
I mean, mind you, March didn't have anything special for me.
What happened in March? I went to night work. That was about it, really.
Oh, exciting times.
Yeah, I became nocturnal.
Yeah. So April, that's a big month.
WrestleMania month.
Very big month.
I went to Old Trafford in April as well.
Very nice.
I watched Man United lose 1-0 against West Brom.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was fun.
I remember.
I loved it. But
I remember saying to James, like, "Oh, bless Santino, he's gone out to Old Trafford," and he's like, "Oh, really? Who are they playing? West Brom."
Jay Rodriguez, I think it was scored.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. A couple hours later, I was just like, "You know, Santino went to Old Trafford." He went, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, they lost 1-0 at home," and he James cringed really hard.
The most annoying thing about that is we didn't even play well. It was like the most boringest game ever.
United,
Jose Mourinho performance.
Manchester United playing well after Alex Ferguson leaves. Fuck
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Sorry, I'll punch it.
Huddersfield and Bournemouth.
Cardiff, we won 5-1. And you lost the other day 5-1.
So Liverpool, the best team in the country at the moment.
No, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Bigger club than United.
Podcast is ending early. You cock.
So April with WrestleMania.
Yeah, we did have WrestleMania 34.
34, and I really liked it.
Have you noticed how WWE now try not to advertise the age of WrestleMania?
No, yeah, I think.
Have you noticed that?
I think
since 30, it's just WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think Vince McMahon said something of like.
He doesn't like WrestleMania Asian.
I think that was it. It's like he doesn't want like people to seem like, oh, this is an old show and whatever.
I feel like maybe he's very defensive. Like if we start saying, oh, it's WrestleMania 34, everyone's gonna go 34 years of wrestling.
Yeah, mind you, Vince is terribly old.
Vince is getting old as well.
He'll be dead. Do you know what I think? I don't think he'll be dead in 20 years.
He's a very healthy man. Have you seen his body? I'm not saying.
Okay, look, he's fucking
tanked.
He's
man.
fucking roided.
I wouldn't mind having a body like that.
He's so roided.
What if we can find out how old he is?
Maybe
our producer, James Paul, over there, just being very quiet in the corner with his pants off, could find out how old Vince McMahon is for us.
What are you doing with that hammer, James?
Landmine.
James.
So, April, WrestleMania, disappointing. 73 years old.
God, he looks good for 73. He looks very good for 73.
He does look very young. For 73.
No, he does look very young.
I think he does look young.
No, he doesn't.
Really?
He's got honestly.
For a 73-year-old, my granddad's 76, and Vince McMahon looks a lot younger than him. And 3 years really isn't a lot, is it? I think my granddad's 76. I hope my granddad isn't listening to this.
Oh, bless him. I love your granddad.
He's alright. No, not Nonna. My granddad. My mum and dad's dad. Mum and dad's dad. My mum.
How was Nonna?
Why have you got to put me on the spot like that? I think he's 70, 77, 78.
I was going to say that's awkward, isn't it?
He ain't going to listen to this anyway, so fuck it.
Jesus.
You've got vaping on the
yeah, my apologies. Right, so and there's another big event happening in April. And that's where
Manchester Derby.
No.
Paul Pogba scored 2 goals. Best player in the world.
I remember watching it at work, which I subsequently
I was smashed.
Got let go of in April. That's a turn. That's a very big tangent. However, we're coming up very soon to an ad break.
I feel like maybe we should do your big story after the break.
We're gonna have to do a big story after the break
because this isn't going to be a 5-minute.
Oh no, story. this is going to be
probably.
There's a lot of things I need to explain about this because still a lot of people getting. There's a lot of things that I need to get out, to be honest. So we're gonna go for an ad break. We'll see you after the break,
bitches.
We're going to spice up the family dinner tonight. Mommy, I want pizza. Well, look no further. Pizza toes on pizza. Eat 'em, nutritious, toenail fungus. Let's go. Mommy, I want a slice. No, you little shit. And we're back.
We're back.
Oh, pizza and toes, fellas. You ever had pizza toes?
No.
Don't buy them. It's disgusting. Don't buy them. Right, where we left off.
This is the part we're excited about.
Okay, so...
tell the story of you leaving a gambling establishment.
Yes, okay, so anyone who was unaware, I used to work for William Hill, which is the...
Thought we weren't going to name drop.
No, we're not going to personally name drop. I'll name this company.
Oh, you sued them, you won. Congratulations.
I didn't sue anything and I didn't win anything.
Oh.
Bad bit. Right, so roll back the clock. I joined William Hill in 2016 after I had about a year at Swell Heating.
Yeah, I remember taking you to work. Do you remember?
Yes.
Summer of 2016.
Summer of 2016, yes.
Double dating.
Double D. You
got a girlfriend thanks to me.
You got a girlfriend thanks to me.
Yeah.
Let's
said about that.
Good. Right, so I joined William Hill back in 2016. I was buzzing because, hey, sports, customer service, this is my show.
You are bang. You could sell ice to the Eskimos.
Yeah. I'm fucking good at talking. I know, it sounds really big-headed, but I can fucking talk.
Yeah, he can. He's very... If there's anyone that I would love to do a promo with, like, in terms of a wrestling promo, I would pick Charlie.
Yeah, I'd pick you as well.
I feel like you're on my level.
Yeah.
My level.
I've exceeded you.
No, you'll never exceed me, boy.
Oh, wow. Right, so rolling like the clock. So I joined, and God knows how I love every single member of staff there. Absolutely love them. They're my best friends.
That's nice.
And over the years, I was mainly in Sheerness. And then
you was,
I was in Sheerness. And then after there were some departures in the company, people leaving, and not a lot of people joining. Which is a big problem hours-wise for a lot of people. We're doing way over the hours we were supposed to. And you're thinking, the pay's got to be good. No, the tax man eats it up.
Yeah, of course.
And if you was on a salary, I wasn't. If you was on a salary, that overtime, gone. So, basically, I joined a Sittingbourne crew. And it was just me and 2 other people. One of them was an actual manager. I was what was known as a 2.5, so I could open and close shop, so I worked 30 hours a week. Is that how big
your penis is in?
2.5.
Boom!
He's done it, boys. It's finished. Podcast is over. And so I was opening and closing there a lot, and I really enjoyed Sittingbourne. It was a really good shop, really good customers, and I had really good friends there. So decided I'll be full-time there. That way we fill in the gap that they needed. Sheerness was getting a new member of staff coming in. That was that. It was going to be pretty decent.
A really good member of staff, may I add.
Yes, of course.
I'm not trying to get in your pants.
Thanks. Stop it, please.
Although, to be fair, any options?
Stop looking at it. Stop looking at it. So I joined there, and the months flew by. I was having a really good time. Christmas 2017 hit, and me and my other colleague, we were fed up. We were miserable. Because we was.
It's going to sound a lot like how I was.
Yeah,
this is why we're best friends, because we go through things together.
It was literally soon. It wasn't too long. About a couple of months after I moved out as well. And there's nothing on you, James.
Sorry, Mr. Co-producer.
Work was getting really stressful. It was just a case of we're a gambling association. We have to abide by certain laws. We are not. I find it morally incorrect to push people to gamble. I think because it's an addiction.
Yeah,
it's just like the thing is with any addiction, doesn't matter if it's drugs or alcohol. It's
easy money though, isn't it?
It's honestly it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah,
it was so goddamn easy to get people hooked on it. Not that I would push people on there, but they wanted us to.
You're not that kind of person anyway. You are a nice person.
My
for all of your faults and your
moral compass says that if there's a guy with £10 left and he goes in the bookies. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right, you're going to lose your fucking money. The biggest problem I had was all these pushes. They want us to push these promotions, and mostly on fixed odd betting terminals. Those are the fruit machines you see in there. Those are a plague, right? They are fucking cancerous. They're disgusting, and I know you see a lot of stuff in the press. They won't ever show the stories of someone like spending £10 and winning £3,000, taking the family holiday. They won't ever do that.
No.
What they will do is someone who stuck £10,000 in over a month and then complaining and whinging about it.
Yeah.
Which is not right because you're in control.
Yeah.
But these goddamn machines, holy fucking shit.
I've been
they
there
were so
hand.
easy.
Yeah.
So easy for people to go on there, spend £10, spend another and another.
I've been there. A good friend of mine. I won't honestly name drop, but he's quite a heavy gambler, and I've seen him blow quite a bit of money in minutes, money that I could earn in a month on a machine.
These things would eat money, like you literally note after note after note after note. We have to empty these machines at the end of the day. A lot of the time, it wasn't small figures. Like,
and also you can pay with your card.
You can do it
with
your card.
Cash on there.
You can do it contactless as well.
Yeah,
which is for me that's ridiculous.
Too easy.
So easy. It was ridiculous, and they're pushing all these promotions on us to say, "Oh, look, our figures ain't doing too well here. Oh, you've got to do this better, you've got to do that better." I can't control people coming in and putting money over the counter to place a bet on a horse race or a football thing. I can't control that, but they want you to believe that you can. You fucking can't. Yeah, push this promotion. Oh yeah, excellent. Mo Salah to get knighted and red carded at the same time.
That's a bit unrealistic. I like the attempt.
Bullshit. You can't do it. And a lot of the customers, some of them were really so nice, honestly. Some of them arseholes. But the majority of them really
money,
nice.
though, isn't it?
That's
money
what it is. The amount of times I've been spat at, swore at, someone tried to jump the counter and get me. That was a bit.
And they were all from me.
Yeah, of course. No, this one guy, he tried to. I was in Sittingbourne. It had to be about 9:30. It's going to sound racist, but he was like a Romanian fella. No, he's just saying he's Romanian.
He's just statement.
Delicate World 2019, But the thing is, he lost his money and he smacked the machine, and now. It's not about you damaging a machine. I don't give two fucks, but you can actually hurt them yourself punching them things. They fucking weigh a ton.
But also, let me play both sides of the fence. If the machine is damaged and you're in charge, it falls on you.
It does fall on me.
And you've not done anything wrong.
Yeah,
so you have to do your job.
I've had it before. Someone broke the machine, punched it and cracked the screen, and it fell on me. And there's no disciplinary action, but I had to fill out so many goddamn forms. It was a joke. So after that, I believe. The guy was like, is like, this machine, it's fucking bullshit. And I went, well, I was like,
that's a really good Romanian accent.
I tend to calm, yeah. I was like,
Nigerian now.
I said to him, I calm down, I'll make you a cup of tea, coffee, we'll have a chat about it. He goes, no, fuck you.
It's still Nigerian.
I was like, okay, calm the fuck down, man. just be chill and shit.
What's your accent about?
I was like, calm.
Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant.
I was like, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck. No, fuck you! Like that. And he's just fucking like, I get my friends. We come back. We kick the shit out of you. And then I fucking have my wise mouth high. Went, I like to see you fucking try. And he fucking tries to jump over the counter. The counter like goes up to my neck, so he can't fucking get over there.
You're nothing.
So he's fucking squirming, and I'm fucking hitting this panic button. The panic button doesn't do shit. It doesn't do shit. It's supposed to like.
Did you RKO him?
Yeah, you caught no pedigree. You know.
Wrestling.
Right, and then like he couldn't get over it, so he just slammed his arm on the table, spat at the floor, and walked out. And I was just like, okay,
that's an insult in European countries.
I called up the guy working in Sheerness. Still works there, but I got a name drop. Love you, Shawnee boy. You're the boy.
He's a nice bloke.
Shawnee boy's a fucking legend.
Is he one with glasses?
Yeah.
He's a nice bloke.
And I called him up. I said, oh man, someone's just offered me out. And he went, you're right. Like, he's just
my arsehole's shaking.
I was like, you get adrenaline pumping in you because I was like, fuck, this guy's gonna jump over the counter.
Headbutt on the fucking floor.
Yeah, I was like,
yes.
I don't think he understands that. Like, I could just, counter him and DDT him. He didn't understand.
That's bad that your panic button don't work though. That's fucking crazy.
It didn't work in the cinema shop for a while.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it didn't. But you make how many complaints about it and what gets done. Fuck all.
Can we just add that it has been fixed since then?
Yeah, yes, it has. It got fixed after we had a refit.
Right, thank God for that.
Yeah, it was.
Isn't any clues for anyone there?
So after that, and then that was a massive turning point for me. I was like, it's unsafe. I don't have a bandit screen.
And that's the thing with money. People can be fucking aggressive.
Money makes the world go round.
Exactly.
Man. That's what it is.
To some people, money is the be all and end all of life.
Yeah.
Especially when you're plugging a lot of money into your addiction. When you lose that money, suddenly robbing someone or attacking someone to get your money back seems a viable option.
It seems the only option for some people.
Exactly, and you shouldn't be in a position where your life is at threat because of someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
But the thing is, we didn't have a bandit screen, so they could
What's
just.
What's a bandit screen?
Right, you have those big plastic screens.
Right. Yeah.
Little slip underneath where you can put your slips through.
So what they have at the banks and things like that.
Yeah. Most bookies have them. Not all of them do. Mind you, there was a story a while ago. I think it's like in Northampton or something. They didn't have a bandit screen in the shop. Geezer went over there, whacked the geezer with a hammer, killed him, took all the money, and then they put a bandit screen in place. And it's like, why wasn't there one in the first place?
Why does it take something like that
It's ridiculous. There was, and honestly, this sounds fucking grotesque, and it is. Some girl, she was went on the shop floor to I think she's doing some cleaning or whatever. Guys came in there, raped her. Right? That how is that safe? Then do you know what? Because she was working by herself. After 6 o'clock, it's fucking bullshit. You was working. The biggest problem with William who I have is you're working on your own in the morning. I don't care because it's the morning. No one's going to rob you in the morning because there's no point.
Yeah.
But from 5 p.m. onwards, most time you're by yourself. People start drinking. They come in there. The amount of arguments I have with pissheads is a joke.
Yeah.
It's bad. So
working in a shop.
That encounter, that was where it really turned for me. I went into a bit of a spell of depression and anxiety.
I remember. I see you for fucking nearly 3 months.
I went. The thing is, I went to counselling for it for 12 weeks, and God, I feel better, much better.
Yeah,
and then,
you look better.
And then roll on.
You're still ugly, but you look
cheers,
better.
babe. Now roll on April last year. Grand National, the biggest day, the best day to work. It's so busy, it's brilliant.
This is where the twist
This is where it happens. Halfway through the fucking shift, these two plonkers come in. Hello, I'm the leader of security at William Hill. Showed me ID, came in. Need to speak with Charlie. Walked in there. Geezer fucking started shouting at me. I was like, right, we're here for a reason. I was like, okay, guys, keep it down, keep it confidential. And the geezer, he turned at me. His name was Charlie as well. He went, how dare you? We are professionals. We do not have no confidentiality breaches. And I went, Charlie, I'm not scared of you. Because this is what they do.
Yeah, fuck
This is exactly what they do. They
try
to fucking intimidate you and make you shit yourself. They gave me a piece of paper, right, with a bet that was on that I processed incorrectly. It was for £50. It was for £50 and I accidentally put it for 50p. Easy mistake to make.
Yeah, definitely.
And
to be honest, I'm surprised it took you that long to make a mistake. Because
I'd made mistakes before. I made mistakes before.
I did loads when I was at Costco's.
Honestly, I've made loads of mistakes before, but nothing of that. Well, I made one of that caliber before, but that was all cleared up anyway. And that's when I got slow counted. So they scammed me for like 300 quid. Disciplinary, nothing more after that though. So after that, they gave me this bit of paper, and it was folded. And I went to unfold it, and the fucking woman went, "Don't unfold it, I didn't say so." And I was like, "It's like, you fucking fat."
You're like MI5 agents.
Yeah, you know, that's what I was thinking. Like, fucking, these guys are fucking serious.
Yeah.
They said to me, "Right, your till should have been up, and it wasn't." I was like, "What do you want me to do?" You know, I don't know where the money is.
What a great answer.
I don't know where the money is. I could have lost 50 quid. It's very likely I did. It happens sometimes. I know someone who's lost, I'm not name dropping, someone who lost like 200 quid in one night. But what happened to them?
Fuck all.
Fuck all.
If your face fits.
If the face fits, that's what I believe.
Story of life.
Anyway, so that after that all went down, they said to me, "Right, suspended with full pay until further notice."
I remember texting you the day after, and I said, "Do you want to hang tonight?" "No, I can't." I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "I've been suspended from work and I'm not even in a good place." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, why?
That's the night I tried to kill myself.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, well, that's a story for another day. Yeah, so we after that happened, they said you're suspended without any further notice. And I was just like, I was in disbelief. And I went to all my colleagues, I gave them a hug, and I was like, "Don't worry, I'll be back. I know what this is." I grabbed my co-manager, her name Wendy. I love her to death. She's still one of my best friends. We went out to have a fag before I left the premises, and I was like, "Right, they're suspending me. They think I've either stolen money or lost money. I don't know. I didn't steal a fucking penny."
I believe you for the whole of it.
Because quite frankly,
well.
you cannot steal and get away with it there. It's impossible. Do you know what? Tell a lie, I stole 10 pence once accidentally.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
I know. A customer said,
changed my whole view of you.
A customer said, "Keep the change," and I put it in a pile where my personal change was, and I snagged it. I'm a bad person. 10 pence.
I did it. I used to buy my lunch with customers.
Yeah, I remember.
I used to buy my lunch
time.
Money the customers used to
used to do it all the time, didn't you?
Customers would say, "Keep the change," and I'd make a little bag out of it and then buy my lunch with it.
So after I got suspended, I came home. I went to Betfred to put my national bill, and I saw a couple of my customers in there. And they went to me, "Oh, Charlie, I thought you were supposed to be working today." I went, "No."
Where's Betfred in town?
Yeah, just by the clock tower in town.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
you'll see if you now you think about it, you'll find opposite Barclays.
Oh, cool. Sorry.
Yeah, I went in there and I saw a couple of customers from Sheerness, and they was like, "Oh, I thought you were supposed to be working." I went, "No, I've been suspended," and quite frankly, thank fuck. I went home, I sat down, I had a beer. James comes back, he went, "Hey, why aren't you at work?" And I went, "I've been suspended." And he went, "The fuck?" I explained it to him, and he was like, "It's fucking bullshit." I was off for 2 weeks. That's when I went to go see you and Jack and that lot. I had that really deep chat with you. That really deep chat with your auntie as well about it.
I remember that, that was when I was hosting my... That's the first ever garden party I ever did. Yeah. James, you're coming to the next one.
And then...
Summer, though.
a week after this, I had about 2 weeks off. And then I got an email from one of the security guards saying, "Right, you've got a hearing in Strood. And then what'll happen next will be up to them." Went in there. I was honestly, I never ever feel nervous, and I didn't there. I really didn't feel fucking.
You've done nothing wrong. You have no reason to feel nervous.
I didn't feel nervous whatsoever. Went in there, explained my case and that lot, and I was just like, "Quite frankly, Charlie, I think that you have taken this for your own personal gain and been dishonest. You are therefore relinquished of your contract without any notice." And I was like, "Okay, fuck, I'm out of a job. A job that I enjoyed at times, hated for most of the time, but a job, I'm out." I went back. I had a cup of coffee with one of my other colleagues that was there at the time. He was furious. He was fucking furious. And now he's left as well. It was honestly a really, really tough time. Really, really tough time for me. Because it was going through my mind, what's happening? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that?
You lost your job through no fault of your own.
Yeah.
I want to be the way you was with me, play both sides of the fence, but in your case, you've done nothing wrong, and I can't find any faults with you in this. And I'm not just saying that because I love you. You know I love you. I'll do anything for you, but you've done nothing wrong. You've been wrongly accused, and they've handled it like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't think they handled it well at all.
No, they didn't. Not at all. Not at all.
To me, honestly, I felt horrible after I left as well. Like the train.
It's not nice to lose your job though. I mean, I left on my own accord, but you've been
this is the only
forced
time,
out of a company.
This is the only time that's my only time I've ever been sacked. So after after I got home and that lot, I had a coffee with Sully and that lot, and I was like, right, I'm going to take this as high as I can. So I decided I would email anyone higher up. I went higher up and I said, right, I disagree with the outcome. I want you guys to find CCTV of me actually taking the money, because that's what I've been accused of. You say that I've taken the money for my own personal gain, we'll fucking prove it. They got back to me a week later. One of the area managers, who honestly, I cannot say a bad word about the guy, he was really nice. Went in there, he was like, right, Charlie won't lie to you, it does look like it's against you, but from what I've understood from you, it's, you know, you're a nice guy. I was like, brilliant. Explained it. They said, right, we looked at the CCTV footage and we couldn't find anything. Nothing of you stealing. I was reading the email, like, oh, so there was no money.
You sent me the email,
it literally said, oh, there was no money of you directly taking money on CCTV. However, you did process a bet incorrectly. Therefore,
but you shouldn't be punished for making a mistake.
They see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Make one mistake, that's fine. Make two mistakes, that's fine. Make three mistakes, bring it up and improve on it. That's what I say. But they didn't do that. That's what was wrong. So they said. Then they said in the email that they will be still carrying out the decision to relinquish me my contract on a term of reasonable doubt. And I was like, okay, let's go to ACAS. I'm gonna fucking sue the pants off these cunts. Went to ACAS and I was like, really sorry, nothing you can do.
Let's get these motherfuckers.
No, they said to me, they reviewed the case and I was like, your contract says and states that you can be relinquished on reasonable doubt. So if they
I suppose in a way,
so literally,
because you're handling
you could
big amounts of money.
But this is
but I'm only just trying to.
Yeah, no, I understand. I can understand. They have the power to do that, of course. But the thing is, Santino, it means that you could go into work one day, cough, leave early, and they'd be like, I've got reasonable doubts about him that he might have been stealing. Sack him, and they can do it like that.
Yeah,
it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen.
No,
because quite frankly, they're not that petty. But it
and
can.
I'm the greatest thing to walk in that company.
So after that, I like to call that chapter of rebuilding. You know, just
rebuilding the Charlie.
It was literally just about, right, dust off the CV. Let's fucking get job hunting and job hunting and job hunting. After that,
it's not easy, is it?
I tell you what, I went through 10 interviews before I got a job.
Yeah, I remember you texting me.
10 interviews.
Hey Charlie, do you want to meet up tonight? Oh, I've got a job interview. You're like, you're just making this up now. No, I'm serious.
Yeah,
I remember like texting you going, how'd you get on? Oh, I didn't get it. And I'm like,
yeah.
And I kept saying to you, don't be disheartened. It's not easy. You're in a room with a bunch of other losers that have bullshit their way to the top.
The one I was going on was my old company, Self Heating, because as soon as
I remember you when you was there, and you didn't really enjoy that.
But this it was a different thingy, different department. It was in the admins, and I knew all the admin guys there. So I went in there, and as soon as I saw the building, I was like, bring back some really good memories. I was like, oh, John, I'm really excited. I had a really good interview, chatted away in that lot, and it was just like, it's just not enough admin experience, so we can't take you on. That was devastating to me. Yeah. I was like, there's like not a dream job, but it was paying $20,000 a year.
That's like pretty good for around here.
Good for around here.
It's not quite but...
And then I wound up at the tech shop. I literally busted in there, handed my CV to my boss. And he went, oh, I'll have a look at it. Got a phone call the next day through my boss's missus.
The perfect job for you as well.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? It's my thing. Games, technology, all that crap.
Out of all my friends, you know your shit.
Yeah, I pretend I do at least.
No, yeah. And, you know, I know you want to make this a jokey part, but let's make it a bit more serious, because it is the perfect fit for you.
It is. You know, everyone
can sell, which you like doing. You get to talk shit about games, which you adore doing.
Yeah.
And you're at home in an environment that is comfortable and makes you feel wanted.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've learned a lot of that job than I have between any other job. I can fix phones, fix computers, PlayStations, Xboxes.
I'm glad you didn't say controller, because I took a controller in there to Charlie a month ago. I asked him to put a new case on it, and the boy spent half an hour trying to take a screw out.
Right. Okay. So I want you.
He's shit at fixing controllers.
Okay. Right. Let me just. All right. First off, my man James Morris will back me up. I fixed his controller fine. Your controller wasn't a new case. Your controller was missing a whole fucking analog.
Yeah, but that's not a lot. It's only an analog stick.
I'm sorry, I couldn't undo the screw. Could you undo the screw?
Yeah.
No, you couldn't. You fucking didn't do it, did you? You could.
James is over there trying to take his screws out of his Xbox controller. He's making sure his Xbox controller works.
They underneath there, they snap off, and then you have torque screws.
But he couldn't get it undone. He's pathetic. No upper body strength at all.
That is the Charlie getting sacked saga on Grand National Day. Injustice complete and done.
On Grand National Day, the biggest day of the year.
The biggest day of the year. Well, it's the biggest. Then it's the King George, and then Ascot.
I want to say I have questions, but I think you covered everything perfectly.
If you have any questions, go on.
I mean, the only question I may ask is, would you do anything different in your time there? I know you didn't do anything wrong, but is there anything you have done?
I tell you what, I was very hesitant.
Because you can't say to me, I'd processed the bet properly, because it was,
that, honestly,
in your sense, in your eyes and your mind, you was doing it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. This is.
You can't say to me, I'd make sure I process that bet.
This is the biggest problem.
If you spend all your job doing that, you slow yourself down.
Yeah, this is the biggest problem I had. Was it's a little lapse of concentration. Everyone does it. One of my friends, she got sacked for a lapse of concentration, and it was fucking bullshit. Literally, just the only mistake that she made. And she got sacked for it, and I met up with her afterwards, and I said it's a fucking disgrace.
It's an injustice, isn't it?
It is an injustice, and a lot of people that used to work there have left. And I tell you what, they're so much goddamn happier. My boy, and who will soon be a guest, Sully.
I love Sully.
He is.
Got Sully into my football team.
I tell you what, Colt. Here we go. Was it Colt?
Colt Sports.
Colt Sports. How you doing?
How you doing? As a grey. Thank you for being you, mate.
official team of the Two Amigos Podcast.
Yeah. As has not agreed to it, but our sports team is Colt Sports. Yep. Next year we will sponsor if we can fucking.
Yep. And we're also sponsoring Santino's F1 training.
Mr. Monaco.
Mr. Monaco.
We just high five because we're
do you know what? Although I'm very bitter about William Hill still, the outcome has been too sweet.
Bullet Club forever.
Right.
James, plug that shit.
Right, so that's
April.
That's April. That's April. I think we're gonna have to jump into May. Now, May was end of the season, football wise.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing much. I can't remember it. I was still looking for jobs in that lot. You was plugging away at DS Smith.
I was always plugging away at DS Smith.
Yeah. Worst strapper.
Best strapper.
Worst strapper
from day one. May for me. I don't think really a lot happened.
Nah, it wasn't amazing. But then June.
Oh
my God! Yes.
23. Ahoy!
Oi! 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 Oi!
Get
it was
your
beautiful.
Out for the lads. June, my birthday, always.
I
started throwing garden parties.
Right. So we had this really good idea of putting a TV in his garden in the beautiful weather.
Yeah, in the beautiful weather. Heights of 30-degree English weather.
Yeah, we was gonna go. And what was we doing? We was gonna watch Sopranos in the garden.
Yes, yeah.
We didn't get around to it.
I was gonna do a barbecue. We were saying. Yeah, we was gonna get a pizza.
Instead we stayed up drinking till 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. And we came back to here. We got a kebab and watched IT Crowd.
And fell asleep together. Sexy.
Too sweet.
And that was the start of my famous garden parties at my nan's.
Yeah, that was
which has become a big part of summer. I seem to throw one every weekend. Not that you ever turn up, Charlie.
Yeah. Tough period.
Darts.
And the World Cup. Oh my God.
I've got nothing to say.
Do you know what I fucking love about the World Cup?
Football.
It's just literally the first game I went round. The first game I went round my dad's, and me and my cousin Ben, we were watching it.
I like Ben. Ben's a nice boy.
He's a good lad.
Like Ben.
He's part of the good egg society.
Throw a picture of Ben in.
See, don't put a picture of Ben in.
Ben wouldn't like that. No. Ben likes to stand under the radar.
Yeah. We was watching it, and we was watching Russia demolish little old Saudi Arabia or whatever team it was.
5-0 wasn't it, the first game?
5-1.
5-1.
Yeah, and issue was 4-1, and he said to me, watch Golovin smash this free kick in.
Golovin, who become very good after.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, it's what happened. Smashed it in, he was like, and do you know what? That's one of the nicest feelings. We're like, it's going in, and then it goes in. And you just look at your pals like, boy, look at that.
Baby. Hey.
And do you know the best thing about the World Cup was waking? I used to wake up 10 o'clock in the morning. Play Pokemon Go. I Pokemon Go.
My girlfriend plays Pokemon Go. You should get with her.
Oh, mate.
You can have her.
I fucking love Pokemon.
She's a loser as well.
I've stopped playing it now.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I know. I'm well, not well. We'd go out for a Pokemon walk, come back, watch the first game at 1 o'clock, go out, get a drink, come back, watch the next game, and then have dinner and watch the last game. Remember me and James, we was really excited for the what was it, Spain and Portugal game, and I said to James, this is gonna be a really shit game. No, mate, it was probably the best game of the tournament.
I was on nights that night. Me and a friend of mine, Darren Davis, watched Ronaldo score the free kick.
Oh yeah.
It came over the radio. Lee Foster said, because obviously we was watching it on iPlayer. And Lee Foster said over the radio, it's 3-3, Ronaldo just scored a wonderful free kick. And we sat there watching it on a fucking Samsung phone, waiting for him to take his free kick. And I looked at Darren and I went, he's going to score. And Darren went, no, he ain't. I was like, have you not just heard that over the radio? He's just guessing it. And I was like, no, he's watching it live, you loser.
I fucking done that with James. I was watching the Champions League final, and Karius made a first mistake. And then I was looking on Twitter, and I was like, and then I saw a tweet saying, oh my God, Karius. And I turned to James and I went, James, I reckon Karius going to make another mistake.
Karius.
It's Karius.
It's Karius.
Lotta Karius.
Loris Karius.
Lotta Karius.
It's Loris Karius.
Lotta Matthias.
We've wasted 10 seconds arguing about Loris Karius.
I'm going to waste 20 seconds now going on about
it. It's Karius, though.
Yeah, it's Karius.
Just agree to disagree.
I agree that it's Karius.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, asshole.
Radical.
Fucking
I turned to him and I said, I think he's made a mistake. And then James was like, see you on about? And he makes a mistake. And he looked at me and said, you fucking magician. I was like, no, it's Twitter. Tweeter. Man. We had a real feast watching that final as well.
I didn't get to see much of it. The last game I watched was probably the World Cup final, obviously. But I was too busy at work nights. And obviously, I'd get up, have my dinner, and go back to bed. Because I was fucking knackered, man. It was awful.
Man, who was your dark horse? Like, not dark horse, but who was you like rooting for that wasn't your country?
Argentina.
Why?
Dybala.
Don't cry for free Argentina.
I liked Argentina. Saudi Arabia, believe it or not.
Really?
Only because my company, DS Smith, on I think it was the 25th of May. When was the Champions League final? Remember?
James, find out when the Champions League final was, please.
James, if you're on that, on the same, it was the morning, it was a Saturday.
Yeah.
My company paid for us to go to Rochester and play in a World Cup tournament. Every department.
I remember.
Two teams.
you was thinking.
I got Saudi Arabia.
So I remember seeing
Captain
you
of Saudi Arabia
with that green fucking outfit.
Amazing, fucking kudos to my company because they paid for everything. Our kits were brilliant. Saudi Arabia, DS Smith on them. Obviously, I captained our group because I'm a fucking leader.
Yeah.
We finished. We did really well in the group stages. Won all of our games. The only team out of the whole competition that won all of their group stage games.
Yeah.
Get this. Got to the. I think it might have been the round of 16.
Mm-hmm.
The quarterfinals against England. 2-0 up. Me and Adam scored, and then England pulled it back to 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
Went to penalties.
You didn't miss your penalty.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
We scored our first penalty. England scored theirs. We scored. England scored. And then it come to our team. No, sorry. Turn it round. I took the last penalty. So England scored. We scored. England scored. We scored. England then missed their last penalty.
Mm-hmm.
26th of May was the date to be exact. 26th of May 2018.
Mm-hmm.
England missed their last penalty. Upstets the best fucking footballer since Cristiano Ronaldo.
Uh-huh.
Santino Quattro myself. And I popped it in the bottom corner. We won, went through. And then we lost on semi-finals 3-0. But went to obviously the third place playoff. We played Costa Rica. We won 4-0. And I scored a weldy from about 40 yards, beating Bob Jarrett, who was surprisingly playing in his own work gloves, not even in goalie gloves. He had Bob Jarrett written on his work gloves. it was that proper. It was shout out to Bob Jarrett.
What's your name? Bob Jarrett.
Bob Jarrett, Liverpool fan. Not got too much to say.
Oh bless.
So awesome. I don't know why I've just covered that, but
well, I'm
a bit of a storyteller. So.
Yeah. Oh, so like. From June into July, for me it was still the World Cup. I went on holiday to Norfolk for a week. Not a week, for a weekend, and I tell you what, it's been
because I texted you, didn't I? I seem to text you when you're doing things.
Yeah, you're not very good at this, are you?
No, I just text you on impulse.
Yeah, I was in Norfolk, and Santino was texting me saying, "Oh man, look, everyone's coming out tonight. We're gonna have a barbecue around mine." I was like, "Dude, I'm in Norfolk." Like, no shit. And I was like, "Yeah."
No shit, Charlotte. You loser.
Yeah. Honestly, the nicest weekend.
Yeah, Norfolk's a nice place. I'd like to take Sam there.
Honestly, the beach. That's where my picture of me getting buried in sand is from.
My mum loves that photo.
Me and my little cousins and that.
You and your fucking fag, you goose.
But I fucking enjoyed it so much. Like spending time with family, day drinking, watching football.
It's the nice things. It's the little things in life, man. And All the time you're working, you can't really appreciate it.
It makes you, because just to get away, even if it's for a day, it's just, it's relaxing.
I like to go to Norfolk.
And that's literally a month after that's when I got the job. So, like, my auntie was lecturing me saying, look, you're going to get a job eventually. You have to. It's it's a law of averages.
No one goes through their whole life being unemployed unless you want to be.
Yeah, that's one of them things. It's definitely one of the things. They always told me, they said to me, like, just enjoy your time here. Like, don't worry about it. It will sort itself out. And I was like, excellent.
Yeah.
Absolutely excellent. So, yeah, that was that. I got back and then was back on the ball rolling, and it went in July with more World Cup football. England's run came to an end, which is...
Yes!
Me and James were around the flight. We was watching it with all of our guys.
I watched it at work.
I tell you what, as soon as... I think, was it Perisic who scored the second goal?
Perisic scored the first. I think it was Mandzukic.
Mandzukic scored the second. The whole
Mario!
whole room fell silent for a good 5 minutes, and then I said, "Let's fucking go, boys!" And I was like, "Yeah, fucking go!
Let's get pumped, lads!"
Yeah, we still lost, and I tell you what, I was within the first time I cried in about 5 years.
What a loser! You cried at football.
I was gonna.
I do as well, really badly.
I was so close to crying, but I held back the tears. And
you're such a liar.
James, no, seriously, James will back me up. But James looked at me, and I was like, I said to him, I really thought he was coming home. And we had.
I think everyone did. Didn't they? You get caught up in your emotions.
I don't know what it was. It really felt like it.
You should have beaten them.
Yeah. Oh my god. So
I mean, the only thing for me in July.
Yeah.
I got my first ticket to work. I got a scrubber and a sweeper license. Scrubber is a machine that goes around the floors and picks up the tyre marks. Mm-hmm. A sweeper is like a big hoover.
I'd say I thought a sweeper was like, those quick defenders that's really good at like getting the ball.
Franco Baresi.
Franco Baresi,
one of the best sweepers of all time.
Baresi or Maldini?
Baresi.
Maldini, fuck off.
No, Maldini was a left back.
Fair.
Maldini only came into centre half when he lost his legs.
Where'd they go?
They went walkabouts, like Madeline McCann. And on that sour note, ladies and germs, we're going to take our second ad break.
Whoa, adventurous! So this is because this is a New Year special. It's an
extra tonight. We're throwing half an hour.
It's a buzz.
Extra, free of fucking charge, motherfuckers.
Oh, you beautiful luckies!
See you
after this commercial break.
Are you tired of your clothes being on? Are you desperate beyond belief?
With my clothes off.
Then try Bacardi Breezer,
a real geezer's drink.
And we're back, another ad break, which we don't do a lot because we only really make this an hour. But it's a New Year's special, so fuck it.
Go get the monies for the honeys.
So we go to August now in the timetable of life.
Yeah, 8 out of 12. Nothing really happened for me in August.
No, not really.
No.
I mean, the football season come back.
I tell you what, Unai Emery got appointed. I was very, very, very happy.
Amazing, so good.
And then I thought...
Jose Mourinho.
Oh, Jose, where did it go wrong?
By coming to Man United.
Yeah, he's a terrible manager.
So August, don't think I really have anything to say about August, to be honest.
I don't do fuck all.
I just played darts, got pissed every night.
I got a job and that was it.
Congratulations.
Yep, that was it.
So September.
The 21st night of September. We did nothing at all in September.
No, I'm out.
No, I'm out as well.
I have nothing for September.
October, spooky season.
Halloween!
Anyone who thinks that Halloween is the best holiday can go fuck themselves.
Nah, Pancake Day.
Of course, naturally.
I
fucking hate Halloween.
Yeah, that really
no. Do you know, it's
a kid thing anyway,
it's a fun night. The problem is people are like, oh, Halloween, I can't wait. Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm like, fucking bullshit. Christmas kills it.
Yeah, Christmas is the best time.
How many Halloween songs are there? This is Halloween and spooky, scary skeleton. And that's it. They haven't got Elton John fucking
There's a skeleton in my boot. No? Sorry. I'm pissed.
What the fuck are you thinking about?
Love life.
What did you think about Funny Bones? Remember Funny Bones? Like the TV show, the books?
Oh, I have an interesting part of October. Me and my future wife got back in contact after 7 or 8 years. That's where it all started.
That's where it all started. Romance began.
We dated to Herne Bay. We ate fish and chips in my car. The sexmobile, may I add.
Yeah.
We ate fish and chips in there.
Weird thing
at Herne Bay in the middle of October.
The sexmobile, weird thing to call your mum's Corsa.
Weird thing to call your mum's car? It's my mum's car. It's my car.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's brilliantly coloured.
What does your mum drive?
Fiat Punto.
I know it was a Fiat Punto. I
Very
knew
nice
it was.
car.
And your father's got an Alfa
Alfa Romeo, which he managed to get all the way to Manchester and back the other day.
in one piece.
In one tank.
What? Wait, in
Diesel.
one tank?
1.9 turbo diesel.
That's why diesel's the way forward.
Seriously, he had a full tank and he come back on just above a quarter. All the way from Manchester and back.
And now, how much will the train ticket cost you? A couple £100?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did it in fuck all, really. I mean, he put 70 quid of diesel in, but there's a train ticket each in it. Andoni will give him 25 to 30 quid, I think, in diesel, but
How much are you giving?
fuck all, he's my dad. Fuck him.
Daddy must pay.
But apart from that, no, me and Sam got back in contact. Started texting. I wouldn't even really call it dating because it wasn't dates when we just met up.
It was
As
chilling,
friends.
chilling, yeah.
It was hey, I haven't seen you for years. What do you look like now? Are you still fit? The answer is no. No, I'm joking.
James,
she's super beautiful.
Cut that out.
She's super beautiful. She's super awesome. And I'm now getting a lead forever again.
Oh, man.
In a weird American accent.
Oh, so that's a bright October. Did you do anything on Halloween?
I worked Halloween, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I did, because I didn't even realise it was Halloween. I worked nights.
Me and my gang went out. It was the first time last year, the only time.
Yeah, it was. I
went
remember
to
you tried getting me to come, and I was like, no, I'm working.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, well sad it was.
Yeah, that's the only time I went Tantra that year.
I love Tantra.
I fucking hate Tantra.
I hate Tantra.
Fucking hate it.
Such a dive.
Yeah.
November.
My birthday?
Whee! Your birthday is 23rd of November.
Oh, you're so good.
Only because I've had to put
And
it in the
yours
football
is
manager.
the 17th of June?
Oh, fuck you, loser. You don't even know my birthday.
Oh, when's your
This is
birthday?
my best friend, 2nd of June.
Second?
Yeah.
I always say 17 for some reason.
Why did you say 17? It's because you wish I was 17 again.
Well, yeah, it was 17
So you
again.
can feel dirty when we do it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we got to blank out so much for this podcast tonight.
Totally, Daddy.
November, nothing really happened.
Nothing. I honestly just carrying on work. That was it.
I got my forklift and my clamp truck licence.
Oh, fancy pants. I learned how to fix an iPhone 6S. Ooh,
Congratulations.
fancy.
Me and Sam had a roughish month.
How so?
I don't really want to go into too much detail, but she didn't quite think she was ready. Obviously,
bless.
you're never quite ready for this beat.
I was going to say, no one's ready for the Santino.
No one's ready for the
Express, are they?
Santino. I know she won't kick off too much, but
All aboard.
she's a strong
the
girl.
Santino Express. Choo choo.
Choo choo, faggot train.
The faggot train.
No, we had a roughish month. Didn't quite progress, shall we say, from October.
Which are you regressed?
Possibly, but I feel like we had conversations that maybe we needed to have. Things happen that maybe shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, well,
But
shit like that happens.
You
but
learn from it, you become stronger, and you put it behind you. And I think
Exactly.
that's life in general.
Exactly. I think you actually nailed it. Oh, actually, I did in November. I watched all the Godfather films.
Yes, I remember. Yeah,
I love
and
the
you
Godfather.
become a bit of a gangster since
No,
then.
let me see. I watched.
You started watching Goodfellas as well.
I love Goodfellas. That's one of my top
Exactly.
5. I fucking love that film.
Exactly.
It's just goes like, you're a funny guy. What the fuck do you mean I'm a funny guy?
What do you mean I'm a funny guy? It isn't Danny DeVito, it's Joe Pesci.
I
Isn't
said
it?
it was Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
No one said it was Danny DeVito.
No, but I saw Danny DeVito give me a smile out of the corner of your eye. And, hi, Danny.
Yeah. That's, I started rewatching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I've never seen that.
Fucking so good. That's what Danny DeVito
Is that really the hype of your November?
I was just talking about
It's
shows
Always
we
Sunny in
watched.
Philadelphia.
What else happened in November? Pokemon Let's Go Eevee came out. I had a lot of fun playing
Really?
that. Oh, it's a great game.
This is getting so gay.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck me, Jack.
Your FIFA pack luck went through the roof.
Yes, I got fucking Ronaldo icon.
Mhm.
He went for 4.5 million. And I also packed N'Golo Kante in the same pack. So I would say that day I kind of made about 5 million on packs. And that was from I only finished rank 2 in Division Rivals, which is a mega pack and a rare players pack.
Yeah, but you got the tradable one. I always
Yes,
got tradable.
so I always go tradable just in case. For that reason, I get a player such as Ronaldo, or even I've got Tony Kroos in a 2-player pack before.
Mind you,
I couldn't sell him.
I've not played FIFA in ages.
I played FIFA the other day. Sam bought me a controller for Christmas with insurance.
With insurance. God knows they're going to need that.
Yeah.
No, I think FIFA's
Sorry,
just
Sam.
FIFA's just lost its charm. The last time I played it a couple of days ago, a bit of Pro Clubs. That's the first time I touched it in months.
Sorry, Sam.
Oh, bless.
I'm sorry.
It's going to break. You know what? I bought him a
and I lied
controller
to
on
Sam.
Christmas a few years ago, remember? And I said, right, whatever you do, Santina, because this is a gift from me to you, don't break it. And he's like, I won't break it. Literally, he didn't tell me, but like a year later, he was like, I came around here, I was like, brilliant, do you want to play some FIFA? He's like, yeah, fuck yeah. Sweet, where's that blue controller I got you? And he's like, oh yeah, about that. And I was like, oh no.
I feel like now might be a good time to get hits, but Sam came around yesterday and was like, where's your controller? And I was like, I don't know.
Must have placed it.
I think it's on charge outside. That controller is in 1,000 pieces in a bag under my bed. And when you hear this, Sam, I'm really sorry and just know I love you. Don't be mad at me.
Oh, crazy.
But I'll give you the money back if that's what you're into. Or I'll give you a massage. I'm very sorry. And you'll learn not to buy me PlayStation controllers like Charlie learned, like my mum learned, like my dad's learned. I'm unsavable.
Wow.
And that was November.
That was November. And December, Christmas. How was your Christmas?
Brilliant, man. I had a really good Christmas. I spent it at my nan's. I spent morning with my mum and my mum's side of the family.
Yep.
I saw my beautiful girlfriend.
Did you stay at your mum's overnight, or?
No, I stayed at my nan's, obviously. I went to my mum's in the morning. I spent a bit of the afternoon with Sam, doing what adults do when the lights get turned off.
Like play Monopoly, of course.
Play Monopoly and tell spooky stories.
Yeah, spooky stories. Ooh.
But no, do you know what? First Christmas in probably about 4 years. I've had a lovely Christmas. And kudos to my girlfriend. She said she was going to make it special, and fuck me, did she? She's one of a kind. She's a real good girl.
Do you know
what about you? What did you do?
Do you know what? I was on my fucking feet all Christmas. Christmas Day, like I was just expecting to relax, chill out and watch some films, and I did for the most part. I went to go see James and his family in that lot.
Nice.
Said hello to them, Merry Christmas and that lot.
Have you met his family before?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I didn't know if it was like a big thing.
Yeah,
you two have only just come out, so.
Yeah.
Only just. There is something to be spoke about.
Sounds jealous.
Yeah, so
no, I've got a girlfriend now, losers.
Yeah,
I'm out.
I think that's just a building block because you're jealous of what I've
Maybe
got.
we could plug a picture in there just so people know she's real.
I think legally we can't. Without her permission.
You send me the picture.
Oh, which one?
Jesus. God, that'd be so fucking cringy.
Why?
Well, let's put my girlfriend's picture in a podcast about guy stuff.
No, but if you're lucky enough to have a brilliant girlfriend, you should plug that, dude.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
You'll get there one day. I will make sure you get there.
Do you know what?
Taylor Swift. Yes, Taylor.
We love
Taylor.
No, my girlfriend's
awesome.
actually part of the Fantastic Four. Yeah, the Invisible Woman.
Oh,
The thing.
that's the part where we go. Boom. So tell me more about your Christmas, please. I'm so interested.
Yeah, no, honestly, I was really busy. I was working Christmas Eve, and then I went back to work on the 27th. So I was like, sweet, 2 days off. Boxing Day I spent with my whole family. It was excellent. I just went to see my eldest brother and my nephew and his wife.
Is that Nicholas?
Yeah, Nicholas, my eldest brother. We chilled out. We had a cup of coffee, have a chat, open presents. It was really nice. But the thing is, I just like all I wanted to do was. So I've never. Yeah, of course. The only thing I've always wanted to do on a Boxing Day is do nothing and watch the football.
I went to a Trafford.
If I did that, I would be fucking pissed off that I didn't see my family.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
I feel like Boxing Day is just as big a day as Christmas Day.
Yeah. Last year I was working.
I feel Christmas.
Last year, Boxing Day.
Boxing Day is more important than Christmas Eve.
I don't know. Do you know what the thing is with Christmas is? Christmas. Do you remember how exciting Christmas Eve was when you was a kid?
Yeah.
Oh mate.
I used to have to go to fucking church.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Catholic boy, aren't you?
Yeah. I've tried telling Sam that we can't have sex before marriage because I'm Catholic.
But you know,
she
you can't.
Just fights the whole way.
I tell you, she throws herself at you.
Yeah.
What can you do?
My clothes just can't seem to stay on.
I don't. It's just unbelievable.
I am so fucked after this podcast goes live.
I still believe, like, because Christmas is really good when you're a kid because presents and and that.
It's the whole magic of Father Christmas coming.
Oh yeah, I still believe in Santa Claus one.
I do as well.
You gotta do. It's something that's always got to me when I was a kid was watching films in school because literally like the teacher would be like, "Oh fuck it, last week."
It's a DOS day, isn't it?
Yeah,
Christmas, you knew when Christmas was coming.
The whole week was just
gonna. Well, not so much at Borden because sometimes you'd have to do lessons.
Yeah.
But in some of the throwaway lessons like RS and English, you'd get to watch Christmas films, and it was nice. It was a nice time.
I used to dread RE for Christmas because I was like, "Oh, it's about religion, it's gonna be rubbish." No, literally, like the teacher would be like, "Right, it's Christmas, we're gonna watch something religious." So I was like, "Oh, excellent! What is it?" Fucking like puts on like some any Christmas film and it's like oh, she's like, it celebrates Christmas, so therefore it's religious. I was like, oh, okay, makes sense. We discussed last podcast what our favourite Christmas films were, but what's your favourite Christmas song?
What's the one called The Cheap Lousy Faggot, that one?
Fairy Tale New York by the Fags.
I like
You
that one.
scumbag, you maggot, you cheap lousy faggot. Merry Christmas, your ass. I pray God it's our last. He doesn't know the lyrics.
Because he's a penis.
Mine is either The Darkness, Don't Let the Bells End, because it's like, Christmas time, don't let the bells end. It's fucking sick.
Can we mute that out?
No. Or one of my favourite things is Elton John and Step Into Christmas. I fucking love it.
Never heard that. Please don't sing it.
Christmas,
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll listen to it later.
Don't you like Cher? Do you like Cher?
Chairs, I like chairs, yeah.
Another travelling show.
I like sharing and Sam.
This is the Sam podcast.
It really is. She's paid me a lot of money.
Oh, and
that wraps up the year.
That wraps up the year.
It's been a good year.
It's been a very good year.
Double 5.
It has been too sweet.
That is the progress of Santino Quattro Charlie Wells. Probably my favourite year to date. I have come a long way myself. I speak for myself. Obviously, I don't know if you agree.
Yeah, I think you've definitely gone. But you've definitely. As a
person, I feel like this year, through various things, having a girlfriend, having a full-time job, which is obviously a massive part of my life now. I feel like I've matured. I've had to mature, and I feel like I'm a better person. In years before, I had people trying to make me mature.
Yep.
And the more you try and make someone do something, the less likely they are to get off their arse and do it. But when you've got gentle encouragement from people, and people saying you're better than that,
yeah,
you kind of you believe in yourself more. And I think this year has been a massive growth for me.
I think I completely agree with you. I think you've definitely not only turned a new leaf, but you've improved as a person. You're happier mentally. You're better.
I found out who I am as a person this year.
Good.
A lot of people used to say to me, "One day you'll find out who you are," and I was like, "Well, I know I am, but until it happens, it's like a flick of a switch. You're like, well, hang on, I'm this guy. I don't have to please this person. Why would I want to do that on me? If you don't like me, go fuck yourself."
Yeah, no, I think that's the attitude you've always had.
I think that's the attitude everyone should have.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't like people that try to fit into being.
I don't like sheep. A lot of my friends, including you, we're all different.
Yeah, I'd say in contrast, because I'm a fucking nerd.
I tried telling. I know you. And
I remember.
I tried telling Sam that you're a nerd.
I remember your surprise when he was like. He comes up to me in college. He's like, so what are you into? I said, I fucking love football. And he looked at me like, this fucking nerdy loser. This little nerdy little cripple looks like he fucking.
Cripple? You're not even a cripple.
Mentally.
Oh.
He said, he's like, how the fuck do you like football? I was like, big Arsenal fan. He's like, 8-2. I was like,
that does sound like me, because I was a bit of a knob at that time as well.
You was a bit of a knob.
Right.
Do you know what? It's time. It's time for what's going to be known as a shootout. Okay. Now, our fantastic producer James has lined up a series of questions for us.
What happens if we lose?
Well, the loser, I think we have to have some sort of forfeit. Yeah.
Oh, I've got an idea.
Go on.
The loser has to sing on the next podcast a song with lyrics, of course.
Okay.
Of the winner's choice.
Okay. Well, we can't make it a whole 3-minute song because that's going to be tedious. How we do 30 seconds of it, yeah?
30 seconds of the gayest song you can think
I'll shake hands to that.
I will shake hands. James, you've seen a shake. Thank you.
Okay, and I will also too sweet it.
Bullet Club.
All right, James.
Who's going first?
I think it's quick.
Can we have a big round of applause for James Paul? Woo! Get your tits out.
Right, okay, so James, how is the structure of this going to work?
Yeah, please tell.
It's just basically going to be first person to answer. They're all going to be football based.
Oh, really? It's going to be who answers first?
How many? Yeah. How many?
I'm at a disadvantage here. I've had half a bottle of JD.
Yeah, that's your problem.
So yeah, it'll be football in 2018.
How many questions are there?
There's about 8. So it's
okay.
very short. Some of them are make you think. Like, they're not too difficult, but they're not too easy.
What about if we put our hands up? Because we're going to be shouting over each other.
No, we look like fucking idiots. It has to be shouting over each other.
Okay.
Because they can't.
Right. Can I nut you?
Also, we start. I've got a few moments in football for you to talk about quickly.
Okay.
So obviously there was Super Salah, obviously last year.
He's a loser.
No, he's one season wonder.
Technically, yeah.
He's killing it.
Famous Real Madrid Liverpool final.
Yeah.
4-1.
Karius, may he rest in peace.
Sergio Ramos, take one for the team.
Ronaldo leaving Real Madrid.
Amazing. What a player.
For your team.
Although, to be fair, he isn't quite the same Ronaldo this year.
Dominant Man City.
Oh, they were killer. They were so good. Centurions,
This is
weren't
just wind me up, innit?
Yeah.
Everything
And
about teams
the unfortunate passing of the Leicester City owner in that.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's
That is
terrible.
ridiculous.
That's terrible.
So, rest in peace, Vishai Shravanapla.
Is that how you pronounce his name?
I think so.
Nailed it,
I
yeah.
think so.
Okay.
I know his first name's Vishai.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, are you ready?
How are we going to do it? Hands or no hands?
No, hands if you like.
I feel like maybe, otherwise we're going to be shouting over each other. And it's going to be a bit like...
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, we could.
Some of these you'll have to think about. So, how about we do? If you put your hand up, you have to answer within.
Well, I'll say. Why don't we do like a sudden death? By the way, you need to cue in like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music. Oi, that'll make it so intense.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, it's
I love that playing.
Yeah, wicked.
But I think don't do it like that structure. I think we've got to do it like I answer a question first, then you, then me.
Yeah, okay,
penalty
yeah.
shootout. Okay.
Yeah, wicked. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's do it. Right.
And then if it's 4-4, we'll have a sudden death.
Yes.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Alphabetical.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. You're first.
Okay,
Loser.
first.
Okay, Charlie Wells, you're up.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for the 2017-2018 Premier League season.
Okay.
Who had the most assists?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Correct. Can you tell me how many?
I'm pretty sure he had 19.
18.
I was going to say 18.
I'll give you 1 point for that.
Okay.
Alright, Santino.
Hello.
Also 2017-2018. Sergio Aguero scored 3 hat-tricks last season. Against which clubs did he score them?
Oh, that's tough.
West Brom?
Nope.
Was it not?
No.
Who was it?
It was Leicester.
Really?
Yeah.
Newcastle.
Yeah, I remember the Newcastle one.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant he got 3 hat-tricks against the same club.
Oh,
What? No.
Oh, okay. No, that's fair enough. That's fine.
Okay.
1-0.
That's fine. I've been cheated out of it.
Alright. Who was the runner-up in the Bundesliga last season?
Right. Schalke.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Alright,
I wouldn't even know that was a
we'll give you
Yeah.
we'll give you an Italian one.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the Italian stallion.
Who was the highest goal scorer in the Italian Serie A last season?
Oh,
I know this.
was it?
At least I think I
He's
know
got
this.
two names that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the first one. Mauro Icardi.
Correct.
Yes.
I would have said Icardi or Dries Mertens. Yeah.
Actually, Icardi and Immobile
Oh,
were joint top scorers with 29.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know what? He didn't even cross my mind.
Did nothing about
Immobile, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie.
So it's 2-1 in it.
Of course, this summer we had the World Cup.
Yep.
Tell me, what was the only goalless game in the World Cup?
Oh, that's a good one.
Right. I'm pretty sure, and hear me out. It's a France game. I'm very sure it's a France game. And I want to say, who was in their group? They beat Australia. I'm pretty sure they beat Peru. So I'm going to go with Denmark.
Correct.
Yes.
And
so
just
good.
as a little bit of trivia, that was the first goalless draw in a World Cup game since 1954.
That was
Wow.
the 1954 game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ah! Because you're producer.
Also, I want to do a quick flashback. You know how earlier you predicted Santino's birthday is the 17th of June?
Uh-huh.
And you said you didn't know why that came into your head. Well, I did a little bit of research, and it's not 17th of June, but in the 17th of July, we had the famous CM Punk John Cena match at Money in the Bank. So that might have been why.
On the night he walked out. He's not just a pretty face after producer. That is awesome.
Okay. Santino.
Yes.
You might remember Nigeria had some very funky looking shirts in the World Cup.
Yes.
What did Nike claim was the number of shirts that were pre-ordered before the World Cup?
100,000.
Ooh, that's got to be too low. I've got to say at least like 3 million, 4 million.
3 million.
Wow, what a
Yeah.
guess.
That's an hard one. Come on.
Okay. Let's have a look.
I think I've lost this.
Alright, Charlie, another World Cup question. Who was Russia's top goal scorer in the World Cup?
Fuck. Okay.
I would
I-
have said one, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I want to say either Golovin or Kokorin, but I'm going to go with Artem Zuba.
Yeah, I would have said Zuba.
No.
Who was it?
Dennis Cheryshev.
Cheryshev! Oh, what a wild
A
card.
famous player that was it?
He's-
Joined Real Madrid.
He's Real Madrid, yeah.
But there was some sort of dispute over him.
I can't remember.
Santino, who was voted best young player in the World Cup?
I'll give you a clue. He's always been 19.
Fuck knows. Can you give me another clue? What country?
No, don't give him any more clues.
Kylian Mbappe.
There we
Correct.
go.
Yeah, of course it was.
There we go.
Was it
Mbappe.
Golden Glove was Courtois, top goal scorer Harry Kane, and player of the tournament was Luka Modric.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
2-1. Later won the Golden Ball.
Golden Ball, the Ballon d'Or. Do you know what's so weird is after he won the Ballon d'Or, everyone's like, oh, he's overrated, he's not that good. But before then, they was all sucking him off.
Yeah, Modric is a very classy.
Very good player. Very good player. I mean, he's the first person to win the Ballon d'Or that wasn't named Messi or Ronaldo since what player?
Yes.
What player was a person?
Kaká!
Oh boy!
The last human. Sweet. I saw the last human to win the Ballon d'Or.
Last human.
And that was, I believe, 2007?
Yeah, I think 2007's correct.
2007
Yeah, because Milan won the Champions League against Liverpool.
Against
Liverpool, yeah.
Yes. Was it 2-0?
No, 2-1 because I think he scored like in the 89th. And they're like, oh, maybe they're back in it. No, it was never in.
Was it Crespo that scored or Shevchenko?
I know Kaká scored.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was Shevchenko.
Shevchenko.
Because remember he had that really weird transfer to Chelsea and he didn't do shit.
Yeah, a lot of players go to Chelsea. And
He was the best striker in the world at the
Torres, Falcao.
He was one of the best strikers in the world at the time.
I think at that time though, the English league, the transition was so huge.
Do you know what? I think that's as soon as
Do you
Abramovich
feel-
came in, it was big money.
End on this question. Do you feel that the English league is as physical as it once was?
Yes and no. It's more physical than any other league. However, it is. I tell you what. There's more elbowing nowadays. I feel there's a lot more elbowing.
There is.
But maybe it's the fact that people get away with elbows.
Plays.
Yeah, I mean, they're pulling on people,
Fellaini.
pulling on people's hair as well.
Yeah.
Fucking hate Fellaini. He's an ugly fuck.
Good player though.
No,
He
isn't. Wow.
I've got nothing else to say. James, have you got anything else to add?
No, that's it. So I'm the champion. So
Charlie wins.
I would like for you, Santino, for 30 minutes, for 30 seconds next week, to sing one of our favourite songs. And you know, I mean, you love this song.
I know what you're going to say.
Do you remember when we used to go in your car, drive around, and there was one song we used to absolutely love, and it was a very old-fashioned song.
Oh no!
Can you think of the song?
Is it Love Really Hurts About You?
Love Really Hurts About You.
You cock!
By Billy Ocean.
Now we'll try to find the lyricless music for that for you.
Oh, I've got that as well. Oh man!
I love that song.
Love Really Hurts Without You.
That's a teaser.
And you've got to pick what part of the song I have to sing as well. So it can't be the start because I feel like
It's got to have a chorus. It will have a chorus because
oh man!
I'm always going to stop. I don't know what's going to stop me from joining in though because I love that song so much.
Maybe we can end with that song.
I think. Do you know what? I think that's a successful podcast, boys.
Yeah, this is special.
I do have a little bit of wrestling in 2018.
Let's go.
Nothing quiz, just a little bit of recap.
Okay, so start with Wrestle Kingdom, I guess.
Oh, I'm really not going in chronological order.
Oh,
Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom, we had Chris Jericho debuting.
Yes, against Omega.
Omega, yeah. We also had Omega's rise to the top this year.
Yep.
Winning the
Geezer.
title. Yeah. WrestleMania, Daniel Bryan's return, Ronda Rousey's debut.
Yeah.
Rousey.
Many
That
things.
was really good. That was really
What a
good.
fucking fighter she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, a lot of firsts in women's. First Royal Rumble for women, first Elimination Chamber,
First pay per view.
first pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Evolution.
Do you know, that Evolution pay per view was really good.
Yeah.
Although my wife Kairi Sane she lost, so.
Well,
That's
with the
necessary.
WWE controversies, there was the Saudi Arabia incident.
Yeah, that was.
Is that when Titus O'Neil slid under the ring?
no, that was that's highlight of the year.
Greatest Royal Rumble.
regardless.
And obviously the return of Hulk Hogan.
Yes. You can't go
Subject
around.
to-
You can't go around saying racist shit. They're not apologising, but saying, "Oh, you know, just this is what it is, brother." Fuck off.
I'm a Hulk Hogan guy.
You eat your vitamins. You eat your fucking vitamins. Like fucking weirdo.
I've never been that big of a Hulk Hogan fan anyway. He's too PG for me. I like people that are close to the mark. Like Hulk.
It's only like recently. I always used to think Hulk Hogan was a good wrestler in a shit period, so therefore he was a shit wrestler.
I think he just had a good gimmick. I think that was it.
Oh, but
Take
he
your
was-
vitamins
you look
and
at-
say your prayers.
he was-
You look at him in Japan. Like James showed me him in Japan. He's phenomenal.
He was never a great wrestler. He was a very smart businessman.
Yeah.
He knew exactly the era he was in. It was an era of big guys, 6 foot, 300-pound guys.
Muscles.
And he knew exactly how to get himself over. And pretty much that's what he did all his life. He made the most money he could out of anyone.
Yeah.
You can say all you want about how he buried a lot of people, how he sort of ditched people, how racist he was, but he was probably the smartest man, barring maybe Brock Lesnar. in wrestling.
Lesnar.
No, Lesnar's stealing
Lesnar's the man.
Yeah. So what else happened in wrestling?
Well, we had All In.
Yep.
Yes.
The first
All in.
WWE pay-per-view to ever draw over 10,000.
Did you? Oh my! Santino, did you see they're announcing a sequel?
No.
Double Down. Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing.
I think Kenny Omega posted on his Facebook page earlier.
Yeah, they're doing a sequel to All In called what is it? Do you know? I think they could do a trilogy of shows. They had All In, then they had Double or Nothing, then I think they can have Up the Ante. That's what I think it's going to be.
I liked my favourite part of All In was when Jericho dressed up as
was a Mexican luchador, wasn't it?
oh fuck mate. Pentagon and fucking Coldbreaker. Kenny Omega.
Fucking hell.
And he sold it so well.
Oh, he sells so well.
Omega sells better than McDonald's.
Yeah. I like that. I fucking like that.
We had more hot free agents in NXT, Ricochet and EC3 among them.
Ricochet is next level. So fucking good. If anyone, you need to watch some of his matches with Will Ospreay. They do the same spot. They do the same spot every fucking year, but it's still flabbergasting me how good they are.
Yeah. And
Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega have good chemistry.
Good boys.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Omega has chemistry with anyone. Yeah. So good.
And much like football, probably the biggest highlight was an unfortunate announcement of Roman Reigns having leukemia.
Yeah, that was Jaw.
That was crazy.
Jaw was heartbreaking about that. Was not that he announced
the fact that I've been giving him stick for about 3 years.
Yeah, well, that's not about that. You give
on Twitter, shouting at him.
But that's the thing. We've been giving Roman Reigns the stick, you know, not the guy Joe behind it.
Yeah.
And what nearly got me in tears is just as I was walking out and Seth Rollins in tears, and I was like, "Fucking."
It's crazy though. I mean, I know we say wrestling's fake, predetermined as we cut across our pilot, but they are real people at the end of the day.
Yeah,
and they deserve respect because every night they go out there and put their bodies on the line. A massive respect to him because he's been doing that with leukemia.
Yeah, it's
so get well soon, Roman Reigns. Again.
Yeah, get well soon. Honestly, I've got a feeling he will be back.
I feel like what I hope now is that WWE don't use the leukemia storyline.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember 2006, Rey Mysterio used the Eddie Guerrero dying, and it was like, I'm doing this for Eddie. I won the title because of Eddie. He had Eddie Guerrero armbands.
Paige's brother passed away. They used that.
Oh God, yeah.
Randy Orton. Going back to Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton was
Charlotte's brother. Sorry.
Eddie can't hear you from hell and things like that. And you're like, fucking hell, man. Really?
Yeah, I think the one with Paige was the worst. Where
I don't remember. that.
Paige, like literally, Charlotte Flair's brother died not too long ago, and Paige was like, "You fight like your brother." But your brother didn't have a lot of fighting, did he? And it's like, that's such bad taste.
That's something you would say.
And not to mention when Paul Bearer died, and we had CM Punk
pour his ashes
over him.
Yeah, that was bad.
Undertaker! Paul Heyman dressed up as Paul Bearer.
Good. Do you know what the thing is? I think any other superstar doing that is wrong. But Punk is an exception. I know. We suck his fucking blood out of his cock.
I don't even like him that much.
But any other person doing that, it would be a bigger deal.
Yeah,
I think.
But I think with Punk's character, we know he's very close to the mark. He gets away with it.
He was a good heel, but he shouldn't have been put heel in the first place. He should never have been a heel in the first place. Oh, well, do you know what, fellas?
That's it. I think this has been a special.
Yeah, so
a proper special. Close to the mark, very close to our hearts.
So it's just a special mention to all of you guys. We hope you have a very happy prosperous 2019.
2019. Hopefully, it's your year. We are the Two Amigos with our co-producer James Paul.
Mm-hmm. And next week, of course, we don't really do specials, but it will be a film-oriented podcast.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk, and James will be returning.
As always.
He's been
in the shadows a little bit today, but I feel like maybe he wanted to be.
But he will be fully involved with the podcast next time, chatting, producing, doing all the bits. So thank you very much for listening. I've been Charlie, the hell-bent faggot.
I've been Santino Quazzo, the sexy Italian Quazzo. No. Get out of there right now. I've had too many whiskeys.
Santino, Mr. Monaco.
Mr. Monaco. Yeah. Bullet Club leader.
And with the new year, 3 months till the F1 season. Thanks for that. WrestleMania season is
fully underway.
Royal Rumble's here, fucking buzzing. I'm so fucking excited.
It's going to be a good year.
It's going to be a good year.
We hope it's a good year for you guys because you are what makes this podcast.
Absolutely. And of course, a special thank you for James.
James, he's our fat guy. Fact. Not
I was like,
fact.
that guy. I was just like, the fucking disrespect after all he's done.
He's slimmer than me by a long fucking shot.
I think he's the skinniest. He's the skinniest guy here.
Yeah, that is an RBU next to me, but
I disagree.
I love you.
I think you're fat.
I love you. Thanks, guys.
See
We love
you later.
you. See you on the other side.
Adios
motherfuckers.
from the Two Amigos.
It's been the Amigos.
Shut up and sit down.